So the video that you're about to watch is dealing with 3 issues: separation anxiety and looking for connection, tools and choosing the right tool for the right horse as an individual, and energy, how to engage your energy so actually the tool that you have chosen doesn't need to come into play. So this is combination number 3. I'm working with Maggie here in the round pen while Bella and Macca are on a ride together out. So of the 3 combinations, we're just trying to work out who has the most separation anxiety, and I don't think it's this girl here. I think she's quite happy to connect while they're doing what they're doing. People will probably see this lunge whip and think it is really harsh. Anything that is man-made is an extension of how you use it. It's inanimate. We're not in Disney's Fantasia. This isn't going to come to life and attack her. This is only as big or as aggressive as I make it, the energy I give it. And the one reason why I use this particular tool with this particular horse is because all her previous education has been with this tool. So she understands it. When we first introduced the flag to her, she found it really hard to read. Which meant that I had to be bigger with the flag than I am with this, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. So I would rather use a tool that she understands softly than try and introduce a tool that she doesn't understand and have to be really big with it. Good girl. Lock the outside, don't pull him round, you're throwing his shoulder out. Oh. So she is another space invader. And with anything, it always starts from the inside. So I'm always going to use my energy and ask her for a little bit more to connect before engaging the tool. And the same on the downward. Engage your energy first. I'll hold my energy. So I would say that her separation anxiety from the herd is pretty minimal. So I'm going to bring her round again. I'm going to ask her to disengage. And there you go. Now I want her to go that way. Good. All about timing. So again, I'm going to engage my energy. So my conclusion is that she doesn't have any particular separation anxiety. So where it is over there. So just once more. Engage your energy. Dial it up. And dial it down. Clever girl, good girl. It's an interesting experiment when you've got a dynamic of 3. Who has the biggest response? Who finds it hardest to leave? Which pair is the easiest pairing to go riding with? So from the last 2, I would say she has the least separation anxiety. She's very connected to me. She's following instructions. She's following my energy. We can build, we can reduce, we can have a really decent connected conversation. She's looking at them, where they're going, and they're coming back, and that's totally fine. I want her to be connected to her environment. I want her to understand that things move and the wind blows and there's different sounds. She's now hearing them walk at a bigger distance, so she's just checking out where they are. All that's really good. Most surprise accidents that come out of the blue are from horses that have been so either disconnected from the environment, so they don't understand the environment, and so are asleep at the wheel, if you like, and then all of a sudden something crosses their path and they are in shock. Or they're building and they're building and they're building, and we miss the signals, and then they explode, even though those signals are all there. So they're either not signalling. She's struggling with the flies. I'm just going to help her. There you go, look. So she's not worried about this as a tool, particularly when we can use it as to alleviate some of the flies from her. So horses that are either completely unaware of their environment, like asleep at the wheel, and something crosses their path and they just go nuts. Why wouldn't they? That's part of them being a horse. Or, yeah, I'm enjoying that. It's building and building and building, and we're missing all the signs, because I guarantee the signs are there. Look at a good kill. So her being aware and looking around is hugely important. But because she is so connected with me, and we've done some exercises and she's followed the conversation and answered the questions, I don't see this horse having great separation anxiety. The other 2 suffer a little bit more with that separation anxiety, and even though I'm in here, I can feel that the connection is not quite as strong. There's some tuning in. It's a bit like a radio. Her signal is really clear. I can hear her music. The other two, or she can hear my music, whichever way you want to look at it. Whereas the other two, there's a little bit of interference every now and again. And we just, oh, there it is. You dial it and you can find the clarity, and then it just goes off again as they take their minds elsewhere. Well, her, I don't think there's any huge problems. She's looking at them coming back. I'm not going to correct that. I'm not going to bind her mind to me here. I want her to be aware of what's going on.
Thanks for watching. Bye for now.